Brad Stevens obviously is the best coach in the NBA. Brad Stevens is incredible. He's basically, if you look at Brad Stevens is very similar to Bill Belichick. Whatever Bill Belichick has been doing for the last 18 years in New England, it's this. It's very, let me read you the similarities. Brad Stevens has been able to and willing to lose stars. The Patriots often lose huge star after huge star. And Brad Stevens lost Gordon Hayward and Kyrie Irving. The season's leading scorer for the Celtics did not play at all in the playoffs. And yet, the Celtics are still able to win. That is because of Brad Stevens, the Celtics head coach. Brad Stevens' whole mantra is, do your job and coaching will win. And that's what he's doing. Al Horford, if you look at the 76ers-Celtics series, Al Horford dominated Joel Embiid. And that's coaching. That's the scheme. That's incredible. Brad Stevens, his philosophy is if you listen to your coach and you do your job, you will be successful. And that is why I'm so curious to watch. I'm actually glad that Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward are not in here. Because what we're going to see LeBron James and Brad Stevens a ton in the future. But what we really get, because we're going to see Kyrie healthy, we're going to see Gordon Hayward healthy. This year is special. This year is. LeBron James doesn't have a lot of help. And Brad Stevens doesn't have a lot of star players. He has Jason Tatum, who's 18, 20, something like that. What we get to see in the NBA playoffs in this series between the Cavaliers and the Celtics, it's LeBron James and Brad Stevens mano a mano, one-on-one, head-to-head. Very little help. It's really, can Brad Stevens' scheme beat LeBron James one-on-one? And that is what I'm so excited to see. Because I don't trust Kevin Love. I don't really trust anyone that LeBron James has to help him. And I also don't really trust... I like the Celtics. I'm excited for them. I think next year they're going to win the championship, but I don't really trust anybody Brad Stevens has on that team right now. So to watch two guys with very little help take each other on, one a coach, one a player, it's legendary, it's fun, it's incredible. So a story came out that Brad Stevens did not get any votes for NBA Coach of the Year. 0 coaches. No coaches voted for Brad Stevens as the NBA Coach of the Year. And people were concerned. People were trying to figure it out. What happened? It's very simple. Jealousy. This was jealousy. NBA coaches around the league can sense how good Brad Stevens is, and they don't like it. People do not like domination. People don't like when other people are elite or incredible. I went to quarterback camps growing up. I went to all kinds of them. I trained with Trent Dilfer and Sam Darnold, and at all these camps, you would see a bunch of, because there's all these groups. And it would be a bunch of average quarterbacks, myself included. I was an average quarterback. And you'd have a bunch of average quarterbacks and then one quarterback who had like 10 college offers. So like a bunch of average quarterbacks and then a guy that's got offers from USC, Alabama, Arizona State, on and on and on. Guys like Blake Barnett, guys like Sam Darnold. These teams were incredible. And average quarterbacks would always say, that guy's overrated. Blake Barnett's not that good. His arm isn't very strong. Sam Darnold isn't that good. Watch, they're not even going to play in college. It's like, well, no, these guys have 10 to 15 scholarship offers. The reality was Sam Darnold's amazing. The reality was Blake Barnett was faster, bigger, stronger than all these guys. And all these average quarterbacks, guys like my size, small, average, not very great quarterbacks, not terrible, but not Blake Barnett, not Sam Darnold, not Josh Rosen. All these average quarterbacks were jealous. And so they would say guys like Blake Barnett, Josh Rosen, Sam Darnold, they would say that they are overrated. And it is the same exact effect with NBA coaches. Nobody likes dominance, and nobody likes when someone else makes them look bad. And NBA coaches they're not going to flock to support Brad Stevens. They're not going to say, yay, Brad Stevens, he's the best of all of us. He's better than all. Even though we're older, he's younger and he's smarter than all of us. Nobody's going to say that. NBA coaches don't like Brad Stevens because nobody likes the younger guy who's dominant. It's just the truth. But Brad Stevens, in fact, the fact he got no votes makes me even feel more sure. Brad Stevens is absolutely the best coach in the entire NBA. Thank you for watching this video. Remember, if you like it, you can subscribe to Strong Opinion Sports on iTunes, on SoundCloud, and on YouTube. You can find the full entire hour-long podcast on YouTube. And if you really like this podcast, help me grow Strong Opinion Sports by telling your friends about the show on Facebook, on Twitter, whatever it is. Help me grow Strong Opinion Sports by telling your friends about this show.